Hey, Pablo Gunner here for a Nerdy Fitness vlog. Everything's going fantastic because I actually did 2 workouts for once. So this is what happened. So last night I went to work and the wife had got me all kinds of bagels because I guess at the bagel shop I get all meat, which is bacon, ham, and sausage with egg and cheese. But they didn't make it right, so they kept on, I think they made like 3, I think what they did is they made 3 different bagels each with each thing instead of all in one thing. So, and they're thin, it's like thin pieces of bacon, thin pieces, it's a thin piece of sausage and a thin piece of ham, the sliced ham, not like the big chunk of ham, which would be great. Then I would be fine with just ham. But anyways, so yeah, and then of course she got the actual one. So last night, I was like, yeah, you know what? She made me all kinds of burritos, sausage, egg, and cheese burritos. And so that's what I had last night, is I had a sausage, egg, and cheese burrito on the way to work. And, you know, my commute's like hour 45 or so. So that's what I did. And then I got to work, and I was running a little bit behind on my workout, but I was like, you know what? I still made sure I finished my workout altogether, no matter what. So I did legs. It was pretty intense. And so here's the thing. I made it a little bit harder on myself, even though it was just barely. And so what I did is, for my calf raises, is I had 5-pound weights when I did my calf raises. Yeah, I know. You can make fun of me and be like, oh yeah, that's a little baby weight, you know? And it's like, yeah, but you're still adding weight and you're still making it a little bit more difficult for yourself and everything like that. So that's, you know, that's the point. Even if it's a little bit, it's building blocks. This is all building blocks. You start small and you go big over time. Because next week it's going to be like 10 and then 15 and then 20. I don't know when I'm going to stop though. We'll see when what feels comfortable. And that's why I go, hey, if it's uncomfortable, I'm not going to be ridiculous and do too much weight. So yeah, I see no point to that. Anyways, so yeah, so that was fantastic. And then on top of that, then I was pretty hungry because of that. It was a pretty intense workout. So I had half of the sausage, bacon, ham, egg, cheese bagel. I had half of that, and I was good. I was good for a while, and then I was like, oh, I gotta give this guy a break for a couple hours so I won't have access to a microwave. So I was like, I guess I'll warm up this food. So I can do that, you know, so I have food. So I waited half an hour, or it was a couple hours before I, you know, between eating. So, and I was when I was watching the Gamescom stuff through IGN is what I was doing. So Speed Racer. So anyways, yeah, so that's what I did, is I was watching the Gamescom stuff. I wanted to watch Defenders, but I was like, damn it, Gamescom is on. I need to be on the up and up for Gamescom so that Tony B and I can cover it, hopefully, if he's available, if he's getting enough sleep, if his schedule is normalized somewhat, then hopefully we can get together and talk about the Gamescom, as well as just all kinds of video game stuff. You got the Sonic collection, you know, I played the Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry, which was phenomenal, and it's a strong buy. That's why you should watch my video on it, about it, review of it. So yeah, so that's what I had, and so it was a couple hours, and then I was like, okay, so I watched some more Gamescom stuff, and did some podcast stuff as well. And then I had a yogurt. I had the blueberry yogurt with the chocolate and peanut butter granola in there, and that's what I had a few hours later. And then I got off around 8-ish, 8:30-ish, yeah, like 8:30. And so like almost like a little, I think I got over like a little over an hour and a half of OT. So yeah, that was nice. And then So yeah, then I went to go work out, and I did my abs workout, which is kind of like the relaxed abs workout. It's not like super intense and hardcore, which is perfect. It's mostly like, I feel like it's mostly core and upper body ab work instead of leg, you know, like stuff that includes legs, because you do not want that after a legs workout. It's too much, which the soreness has not hit me yet, which is great. I was freaking starving after I got off work though, so I was feeling a little animao, which I think is like to feel animosity, to, you know, I think that's what that is. That's what my mom says, like when my dad or me gets like really hungry and you get pissed off, you know, it's because you're so hungry. Anyways, so yeah, I had the naranjo. It was fantastic, delicious, hit the spot, perfect. And I'll probably have a cheese stick later. And I'm gonna go get comics today because I haven't had the chance to get comics. I've been too busy. So I'm gonna go to Twin Sons and Age of Comics to get my comics. I like to have them in physical form, you know, over digital. But if I can do digital, I'll do digital, you know. So, but yeah, so it's been a great time. Game of Thrones has been freaking insanely intense and crazy. In fact, like the penultimate episode to the season, which penultimate is like, you know, like the second to the last, pretty much, is what that means. It's not the ultimate, but it's this, you know, next one down. But so yeah, anyways, so yeah, it's been super crazy, and it's just, the wife was like, that was the finale, and I was like, no, it's not. And I was right, of course. And so I'm not right all the time, but when it comes to nerdy stuff, I know my stuff. So I knew there was at least one more episode. I can't even imagine what they're gonna do for the season finale, because of like the episode before the season finale was so insane. So yeah, it's just absolutely superb. Rick and Morty is also really good. This episode I didn't really like as much. It was a Jerry episode, it was still funny. It just wasn't as good, I felt like. I don't know. Sometimes I like it more when like the personal stuff is the backdrop and the crazy, just insane random crap is the main focus. Like when he was Pickle Rick, that was freaking hilarious. So yeah, you should check out both of those shows. I want to, of course, watch The Defenders, but I haven't had the chance yet. And priorities, I'm prioritizing. Let's say that. Instead of saying I don't have time, let's say I'm prioritizing these things above other things. That's what it really comes down to. So yeah, so it's been a grand old time, wonderful, fantastic, loving it. Hashtag love and life, whatever. I don't know, those stupid fake hashtags. So yeah, so keep it real, keep it healthy, keep it nerdy, and love and peace.